Well, you guys seen the title. I'm ready to defend it. I'm ready to talk about it. Devil May Cry 5. This is one of the best action games ever made, if not the best action game ever made. I'm on a limb. I know I'm going on a limb. I don't give a shit. Let's talk about it. I know as far as people go into the comment section already before I even get all my explanation out. First of all, yeah, I know about God of War. I played it. I know about Uncharted. I played it. I know about Last of Us. I played some of it. Haven't played all Last of Us. There's other franchises that can be up there for debate. But let's talk about it. First of all, characters. Ain't no way you're gonna tell me Kratos is a more interesting character than Dante or Nero or Virgil. There's no way you're gonna tell me that Nathan Drake is a more interesting character than Dante or Nero, or it's just, even though I do like some Nathan Drake, it's just, man, as far as the character, I'm gonna break this down a little bit. This is a Devil May Cry 5 review with spoiler free as much as possible. No, spoiler free, not as much as possible, spoiler free for sure. Even me mentioning Virgil, they revealed him in the trailer, so that's not a spoiler, so to speak. I'm not going to talk about how that happens or whatever as far as the ending. And as for that, also before I get started and really breaking down this review, I have finished the game. I finished it back on Monday, actually. I finished the whole game. So as far as me uploading my different parts to YouTube, you guys are seeing me. As far as those parts, I'm splitting it up and getting them out to you guys that way, because no one wants to watch like a long 5-6 hour video, and I also don't want to spam you guys as far as putting out 4 videos in one day. That's not cool, having triple, quadruple uploads. That's not something that I do. I know some other channels do, but I do not. So I have finished the game. The ending is mind-boggling. I was ecstatic. I was super happy. You guys will see that as far as the finale. My finale will probably be up most likely Friday. But yeah, so back to the review. Characters first. That's what I'm talking about now. The characters in Devil May Cry are they're dynamic, but they're also super fun and likable, and you can invest into them, and they're actually kind of deep. I mean, Dante being half human, half demon, and then the way he's gone about that over the course of the franchise, and then how it culminates in Devil May Cry 5, especially with the ending, it was beautiful. Like, beautiful. He's been in so many different states of his life, as far as like just dealing with his brother, having to kill his own brother, which he didn't want to do. At the end of Devil May Cry 3, he tried to catch him before he fell off the ledge, and that's when Virgil slashed his shit like, nah, let me fall. There's just a bunch of elements there, as far as his father being dead, his mother being murdered, him being alone, changing his name to Tony Redgrave, trying to hide it from who he was, embracing who he was, and then he's just being so damn cool the whole time about it, like doing the most outlandish, random things he possibly can, as far as that you can even think of. He's doing those just because he's just that damn cool. It's Dante. It's just who we've grown to love, right? Then Nero coming along in Devil May Cry 4, just getting invested in his character too. And in Devil May Cry 4, he was cool. I did like Nero, but in 5, they really started to really flesh him out up to the point that towards the end, like, that was really, really touching. Like, my eyes started to water up. Like, goddamn, with the music they had. So anyways, as far as characters, their characters are so strong. Then the story. The story they put together in DMC5, on top of the characters that they've had in this franchise for so long, and how they fleshed them out just a little bit more, even like little subtleties in the story that they had with the new character, also with V, and the new things they had going on with Nero, as far as him not feeling accepted, kind of wanting to be, just feeling worthy. He didn't feel worthy. He did. I mean, the whole dead weight thing, right? That's kind of it's becoming a meme now, as far as dead weight, right? Him, Dante calling him that. And that really stuck to him. Like, no, I'm better than that. I am strong. I can do this. I can save the world too. I did it in Devil May Cry 4, which is, I mean, that's true. He did save the world in Devil May Cry 4, but he's like, no, man, I'm not dead weight. I can handle this. Whoever this yours and fool is, I can do it. I want to show you that I can do it. But Dante's like, nah, and for reasons that we found out later, as far as why Dante didn't want him to do it. He kind of wanted him to do things a little differently. He wanted to handle it himself, but yeah, just those little things too, as far as subtleties with characters, how they've grown in this game alone, just in Devil May Cry 5, because I know I can't say that this game is one of the best action games ever and just be speaking on the franchise alone. 5 alone is that good to me, just 5 alone on its own, because also you have they even tells the story of how we got to Devil May Cry 5 in the first place. So for people who haven't played Devil May Cry or are brand new to the series, it's something you can dig into too, and hopefully I would think that you can get invested in the characters just as much, of course, by the end, because they did do a good job as far as fleshing it out. So that's the characters, that's the story. Now gameplay. Oh my god. The gameplay. The gameplay. Devil May Cry has already been one of the most, I mean, it's birthed some of these damn games. If you want to get real, Devil May Cry, as far as the franchise, has birthed some of these other games. Like, God of War wasn't out before Devil May Cry. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that as far as Devil May Cry 1. This whole action, hack and slash, stylistic combos in video games, like this whole style has birthed stuff. Bayonetta was birthed from Devil May Cry. I think God of War has some influence from Devil May Cry. I would think so. I can't think of other ones at the moment. But this whole style, as far as, like I already said, the action, hack and slash, stylistic combos sort of game that's super fun. It's got his cheese as far as a little comedy here and there. It's a staple. It's the reason why it's been loved for so long at this point. It's a loved franchise, beloved franchise. Yeah. And they took it to another notch in Devil May Cry 5. Like, I've never had this much fun with Dante. I know my Dante playing Devil May Cry 4 was kind of whack. I know. I've seen videos from Don Guri. I know who that person is. I've seen other videos online. But my purpose as far as playing the Let's Play series with 1, 2, 3, and 4 is I just wanted to play the game. I wanted to find out about the story, learn a little bit about the game and its mechanics, and just get better at the game overall and have the experience of playing 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is another story. As you guys been watching, I'm doing a whole lot more S ranks, double S, triple S ranks. I am going to try to S rank the missions. It's different for me. I really want to play DMC 5. And just getting into it as far as everything that is Dante in DMC 5, this man is a god. Like, ain't no other else to say it. He is a god, like straight up, super powerful. This has to be the best version of Dante ever in Devil May Cry. Super strong, like he can do everything. There's really not much that he can't do in DMC 5. And then I love Nero in Devil May Cry 4. I really like Nero as far as the things with his arm, having the Devil Bringer and picking people up, and his buster as far as being able to grab people and throw them around and doing special moves and that type of stuff too. His Exceed, I love his Exceed mechanics as far as revving up Red Queen, all of that. But they took that to another level too in DMC 5. Now you got Devil Breaker arms. So you liked your arm in DMC 4? Well, here's 9 arms that all do different things and all have their own special moves and special techniques and all types of things. Here, figure these out. Now you play with those. And you can hold 8 of them at a time at the end of the day. You could buy up to 8 to get 8 slots, have all your arms, go crazy. Yeah. They took it up to another notch. Even V, who I didn't get much into, but super poetic. I didn't even know if I was going to like V. But through playing the game, yeah, V was a nice addition. Super unique gameplay style. As a character too, I didn't mention V in the character part of the review. I did like V too. His creepy demeanor, he was just super interesting. That mysterious vibe he had was nice. I liked it as an addition, and then he helped kind of propel the story forward because you kept wondering, like, what is this dude about? Like, where did he come from? What's his goal? What's his mission here? And you kept, as the game goes on, you definitely figure it out. And that was a big surprise. I had hints, I had thoughts as far as who he might have been, but yeah, like I said, spoiler free. But that was nice. But gameplay wise, we're still on the gameplay part of this review. Super unique. I had no idea that I'd be having fun with V because you literally don't do anything on your own. You're controlling his familiars, right? I think that's what they were called. His familiars. He's controlling his familiars, and he's kind of standing back, reading the book, charging up Devil Trigger. Then every once in a while, he jumps in there and kills the enemy. Like, okay, they're weak enough, cool, got it. But he was fun. Gameplay overall, they took this to a whole nother level. And then at the end of the game, once you get all familiar, or well, not really, because I haven't unlocked everything by far. There's so many more things I gotta unlock as far as skills for the characters. But then you get to the end of the game, and then it's like, damn, the game's changed now. Now I gotta play it again because there's more things that I could do that I couldn't do before. For those of y'all that played the end of the game like me, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, damn. Sorry, that was my phone. That's how you know we live. We're just doing this. Yeah, so that was dope too. There's definitely replay value. Yeah, so next part, the music. I'll say it again. I mean, come on. Like, of course there was the Devil Trigger theme that's been it grew on me for sure. Now I love that song. Then they got a couple remixes in this game for that same song. But then even the main menu music, Nico's van music. Oh, Nico! Shit, didn't even mention Nico as far as a character. Nico's great. Some of that real comedic relief. Like Nico's great. Like, what a new character. Nico was great, funny, charming, super sweet. Yeah, Nico was great too. As far as the music, yeah, like, God, there's some of these battle scenes. Specifically, the scene. It's not much of a spoiler. There's a moment in the game, you guys know what I'm talking about, where V is fighting. I want to say that's Cavalier Angelo having a fight, and when that music hit, I was like, holy shit! Like, what is it? It threw me off. Like, what is this? You just get so involved in the battle after that. You're just like, yeah, I do want to fight. I do want to whoop this boss's ass. Listen to this music. Let's go. So it's a lot of hype moments like that. Oh man, I mean, I don't even know if the soundtrack's out, but if it is, I'm probably gonna have to download it or buy it, or bootleg it and download it. I'm gonna buy it. But also, the cutscenes. As far as I know, that ties together with story too. But yeah, the cutscenes were so nice. As far as there's really like a movie. This is really a really nice animated movie that you're playing through and get to do crazy, insane, stylish combos and taunt and just floss over enemies, and it's so wide open as far as different styles you could do, different moves you could do. One player is probably not going to play the same as another player. One person might like a certain types of Devil Breaker arms versus other type of Devil Breaker arms for Nero. It's insane. So yeah, I think I've kind of covered my 4 as far as character, story, gameplay, and music. And I stand behind it. This is arguably the best action game ever. Like, definitely this year. I mean, good. This has to get a Game of the Year nomination at some point. I would think. It's making good money. The reviews have been great. It's a labor of love for Devil May Cry fans too. That's really what it feels like. It's a labor of love. It's Suno-san and what's the other producer's name? Matt Walker. Like, everybody over there at Capcom, they blew this out the water. They hit this out the park. They did. They really did. And they knew that they knew what they had, and they showed and proved. Capcom's on another level right now. They're doing some good work. Is there anything else I can mention? Oh, okay. So as far as what's next, because like I said, I am done with the game. This has been my review for the MC5. What's next? Obviously, Bloody Palace is coming in a free update. There are rumors, I know, as far as what else could be coming with that Bloody Palace update. I might cover that in a separate video as far as those rumors are concerned, but that'll kind of cover some spoilers. And I said it's a spoiler-free review, and I've been sticking to that. What else? So yeah, Bloody Palace is coming. Also, obviously I'll be covering that, but also I want to S-rank the missions that I didn't S-rank yet. I want to unlock Dante Must Die. I got to get that Dante Must Die difficulty out of there. So I can get through that and play that, because I do want to play through it again with Dante Must Die difficulty. S-rank those. Son of Sparta difficulty I know is first, but I'm going for that Urizen prologue defeat. I know you can beat Urizen in the prologue, apparently. So I'm going to give that a shot for Son of Sparta difficulty and just unlock Dante Must Die early. So I might upload a video of that as far as me getting that done. Other than that, guys, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. I got a whole lot more tutorials coming as far as different things that arrive in the game. Again, I'm keeping it spoiler free, but I definitely want to flesh out some tutorials for that stuff. Also more Devil Breakers, some Dante tutorials, maybe some V tutorials too, all of that stuff. But that's going to be it for me. Enough of me rambling, enough of me running my mouth. I stand by this review. DMC5 is one of the best action games, if not the best action game ever. I said it. Comment about it. Let's go. I don't mind. We can talk about it in the comment section. I love when you guys comment anyway. I'm open to discussion. This is not a hyperbole, because like I said, I finished it on Monday. I wanted to give myself a little bit of time to think about it some more, and the level of fun and everything in this game. Like, I want to play it right now. Like, it's so fun. It was a blast. It was great. Anyways, enough of me. That is going to be the review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. There's always much more content on the way, and I'll see y'all later.